So this exhibition is Legacies of Slavery, Transatlantic Slavery and Aberdeen. We've had a research project for the last couple of years led by Richard Anderson in the History Department, who's been finding out much more about the stories of history and the links with Aberdeen and the North East and the university. So this is the first chance we've had to tell that story to the public, and also it's a step in starting thinking about how should we as a society address this. And we've tended not to think about Aberdeen and often thought that it's not part of Aberdeen's history. And yet, you don't need to look deeply, you just need to think about Cotton Street and Jamaica Street, and it's obvious that there's a history here. So we've been finding out a lot more about that and just what a huge impact this had, both on the people who were enslaved and their lives, but actually a continuing impact on the North East. What is often lacking is indeed the story of the enslaved people. So we've tried where possible to draw that out. There were protests and risings against slavery. It is really difficult to get those voices that were, silenced in the past. I mean, they were not treated as human. So, they didn't have the right to life. So they certainly didn't have the right to record their story. So that's been really quite a challenge for us. Maybe the most powerful object for me is a journal of an Aberdeen doctor, Jonathan Troop. And he recorded a diary, his observations on life there, and it's almost a sort of natural history journal. And among the things he was recording were people. And he talks about the brutality, but he also never really questions that slavery is an accepted part of life. And that really is quite powerful when you think of him as a person come from Aberdeen and who he was seeing and how he was thinking about them. So I think that's the object that really strikes with me as the most powerful, but there's so much here that really does have really unpleasant resonances. We have a board here for people's comments and feedback. This is very much an early step in the process.